I need the best realtors. Well, you've come to the right place. Not all realtors are created equal. Realtors don't have the same knowledge, training, experience, tools, attention to details, or the same passion about real estate. My name is Pelczarski, and let me just get the basics out of the way up front. My wife Jodi and I can go toe-to-toe with any realtors in the valley. We're both multi-million-dollar producing realtors, and we have listed and sold homes over the $1 million mark. We both have over 20 years experience as full-time realtors, and we own our own company, Arizona IQ Realty, where Jodi is a designated broker owner. Good, that covers all the basics. Now let me talk about how we're different from other realtors. Instead of just showing you a high-priced listing, see how we sold this property, possibly our lowest priced listing in over 20 years. We treat every client equally, and we're going to prove it. Remember, we can go toe-to-toe with any realtor. The real question is, can they go toe-to-toe with us? Over $1 million or under $40,000, like this property in the video, you can expect to get our full attention with all of our marketing tools and the experience of 2 seasoned full-time realtors. And never, I repeat, never work with someone's assistant. You work with only Paul and Jodi directly, and that makes all the difference, as you'll see. Our story starts in Phoenix, Arizona. We got a call from a family who had received our business card. We had sold 3 homes in the neighborhood. They had an investment they wanted to sell in a different neighborhood. I thanked them for the call, got the property address, and told them we had to do a little homework, and we set up a time to get together. First up, we went and looked at their property. It's a piece of land in a mature, fully developed neighborhood. We also physically looked at every other piece of land in about a 5+ mile radius that could possibly be our competition. If you want to outsell the competition, you need to know who the competition is and what they have to offer and what they don't have to offer. You also need to know how to price it and how much you can push the price. We took videos, photos, and notes. Then we met up with the sellers and showed them a CMA, current market analysis of their property. We went over the comps, the actives, the under contracts, the pendings, and sold listings. We covered all the pros and cons too, and we went over pricing the property, and they liked what we had to say. Some other things had come up, but here is the big issue, the big con. This could cost us potentially 1/3 to 1/2 of our sales price. Ouch! Across the street, I could walk to this house in 30 seconds or less. We literally faced this burned down house right in front of us. Let me ask you, would you pay top dollar for land facing this property, especially if it had been like this for a while? Me either. It's the first question any potential buyer driving by the land would ask, and I got a lot of calls just like this. Hey, what's going on with that house across the street? It's been like that for a very long time. Do you know what's going on? Yes, we do. We did our homework. We reached out to the city of Phoenix. Took a lot of phone calls, but we got in touch with the right person. They told me they had not been able to reach the owners. If they didn't respond by such a date, the city most likely would come in and level the place. Safety was an issue. Please note, every step of the way we kept our sellers updated. It was decided we wait till the city took action before we listed, so we stayed in contact with the city. The date was coming up very soon to level the house anyway. On one of my calls for an update with the city, they told me they had made contact with the owners of the land. It was a simple case of not getting their mail forwarded. The owners of the property were going to rebuild the exact same floor plan, and we're in the process of getting the blueprints approved. Great! We now have positive information we could pass on to potential buyers, give them a contact number with the city of Phoenix so they could also contact them directly and verify all this information. Now let's talk about price. Other similar residential lots at this time were selling from $15,000 to about $22,000. We told them we could expect to sell their lot between $35,000 and $40,000, possibly double what other realtors were selling similar sized lots in the area at this time. The comps don't support this price, but it wasn't just the comps we were looking at. Why so much more, you're probably asking. Now let me talk about the pros. I told you, we checked the neighborhood. Well, look south on the road in front of the land. It's a dead-end street. Well, look at the other side of the dead-end street, behind those trees. It's this fantastic park the city of Phoenix just spent millions on fixing up. I could personally walk to this park in about 4 minutes from the land. All this, and there's a school right around the corner. We've got something to market and talk about. Look at some of the video I filmed and some of the photos we took. This is how you bring in the buyers. More buyers equals more contracts equals a higher sales price. That's the math equation that makes you more money. Then the offers started coming in. The first offer changed their mind, they backed out. Cold feet, that happens. Second buyer wanted to build this huge 6-car garage, and the land was not wide enough. They needed a bigger lot, they moved on. An investor reached out to us and said, "Hey, I bought a lot in the area for $15,000. I'll buy yours for the same price." Not on our watch, buddy. Another buyer called. We sent them the video. We met them at the property. We talked about what this land had to offer, and they bought it. $36,000 cash, and that is a record high sales price for land in this area. We were aggressive about our list price. We sold right in the range we said because we knew how much we could push it. We fixed the issue with the address. No problems closing escrow. We were ready to respond to any questions about the house across the street, and we got a lot of questions. Our videos, virtual tour, photos, write-ups truly showed off the land in the area. Location, 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 and the buyers responded with offers. Most realtors don't even use 50% of the tools we use to market a listing. You get only one chance to make a first impression, and we spent the time making sure we are ready. Buyers and their realtors ask questions about what kind of homes could be built. We put them in touch with builders who would build on a piece of land like this that we have worked with before. A lot of agents would have said to the sellers, "Take the $15,000 cash and move on." Not us. If our clients did that, they would have left $21,000 cash on the table. I know realtors that have turned down listings like this because they wouldn't make enough money selling it. When we look at how this turned out and how happy our sellers were, to us, this sale was priceless, and the buyers are happy too. They want to build their dream home and be close to the park and close to this area. So folks, this is how we went about selling possibly our lowest price listing of all time. This is how we treated our clients, and this is how we will treat you. Any property, any price range, both as a seller's and a buyer's agent. We have experience, knowledge, the right tools. We have passion in what we do. We believe in doing the best job possible. We're not a team of 15 realtors chasing our production every month. That has never been our goal. We're the best husband and wife real estate team in Arizona, and you work with us directly, never an assistant or someone we just hired to add to this team. This is important. I'm going to repeat myself. You will never work with an assistant, and no one will work harder or smarter to see that you get the best deal possible buying and selling. Over 94% of our business is from either repeat clients or referred by our clients we have already worked with. Our goal is to exceed your expectations. Thank you, and we hope to hear from you soon. And if you get a chance, check out our other videos. More posting all the time. Thank you.